Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Hard Way. In today's video, today's technical takedown, I'm going to talk to you about my sleepless night last night. So I couldn't sleep. I was thinking about not just the journey, but the technical aspects of the journey. More specifically, the room. How am I going to be able to shift so much stuff in one Jeep? Because I still want to keep the Jeep as light as possible, so we don't have to do any changing of any suspension or any lifts or anything like that. You know, if the worst comes to the worst, then I need to change the bags if I get that type of suspension. But what I don't want is I don't want to put a suspension lift on it. I want to keep the car as standard as possible. And the way you do that is by making sure that you don't push the car to its limits. See a lot of people doing that on YouTube, especially with these Defenders. It's kind of weird how they do that. Don't get me wrong, okay, yeah, they're pretty useful cars, really good with fuel and everything else, but you start sticking a camper on the back and you put big wheels on it, but if you put a camper on the back of a Defender 110 and you do this, that and the other, boy, you're going to be way past its gross vehicle weight limit. So I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm going to be under. It's important for me to be under my gross vehicle weight limit, and so I'm going to be focusing on you guys already know I'm focusing on a lightweight way of doing it. That's going to be my philosophy, all lightweight. So wait a minute. So keeping things lightweight, what I want to do is keep everything so I want to keep things as light as possible. So how do I go about doing that? Storage solutions that are light as possible. It's really that simple, all right? You got to remember, I'm going to be putting not an extra fuel tank, but I'm going to be carrying extra fuel at some parts on the journey. And I'm also going to be carrying water, fresh water. I don't know what kind of water system I'm going to be using, but I know it's incredibly important for me to have a decent water system. So we're going to cross that bridge when we come to it. So, sleepless nights, I started Googling about how I could carry more stuff. Not on the roof though. So I saw a solution from, I forgot the name of the company now. It's an aluminium company that builds aluminium boxes. Really good company. It's an American company. A lot of good American companies in this bloody industry, I tell you that. And So yeah, it was really refreshing to see this, because there were some boxes that I saw that people put onto the back of the cars, so the cars sort of hold them like a backpack. I think it's actually called the backpack. Really good system, made from aluminium, tough, rigid. These cases, they really look like they could take a bashing, and I was really quite impressed by that. So if I can get 2 of those, I think that we will be good with space. I was thinking about how I'm going to be packing the car. So the way I'm going to be packing the car is this. We're going to be the passengers, so we're going to be the heaviest items, I think, in the automobile. So we are in the cabin. What else we're going to put in the cabin? I think we're going to put things in the cabin like, of course, paperwork, money, those types of really important documents, you know, all those types of things, passports. We're going to put all that, we're going to keep those in secretly located lock boxes throughout the cabin of the car. Maybe 2 or 3. Maybe throw a dummy one in there as well, just for good measures. And then I'm going to, what else am I going to do? I'm also going to think about storage, of course, for our clothing, accessories, that type of thing that we wear, anything, you know, that we ingest, cookware, food. I'm going to put clothing there as well, all in a drawer system that I'm thinking of designing and building myself, simply because I want a decent drawer system. I do want a decent drawer system. I've seen people making them online, and I need a light one, so I cannot make it out of wood. I've seen them make it out of high quality MDF, and high quality MDF is very dense, very heavy, very strong, but very heavy, you know. So I'm looking for a good drawer system, one that is that I could take out the car anytime I need to. So that's what I'm planning on building, out of some type of composite material to keep it as light as possible. I'm also, so that's that part done. So where am I going to keep the stuff that we're keeping outside of the car? Stuff like chairs, you know, the recovery equipment, all those types of things. So I know where I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep those. Oh, poor girl. Oh, my girl's got the runs. Poor girl. Poor girl. I hate that. You okay, baby? So I'm going to keep that on the back in a system, just 2 steel boxes that you carry on the back of the car. And I think that's it. You know, so I'm going to put like the equipment, anything that we use outdoors, anything that doesn't need to be clean or hygienic, we can keep inside there. And I think that's it. I think that's everything we need. I think we'll be sorted that way. So yeah, it's good that I now have in my mind how I'm going to plan things, because for a moment there I couldn't really think about where we was going to store the recovery gear and that type of stuff. I thought that was going to, well, clearly I thought I was going to put it in the back. Then I thought, oh, you're going to put all this stuff in the back. You have to wash it first. You have to hose it down. That's going to use more water after you use it. It's going to have dust on it. And then, you know, there's always going to be residual dust. You're going to bring that into the cabin. You know what I mean? Even if you put it in the back seat, you're going to put it in the cabin as well. I just thought, nah, I don't think that's a good idea. So it is a very good idea, and it's making me feel good, because now I have a fresh approach on how I'm going to start the storage system and how I'm going to build it. So I feel really good. I feel really happy. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking of some people who are very close to me. It was my birthday yesterday. So I was, you know, I was thinking a lot, and I'm thinking about this journey as well. You know, it's, you know, at this moment I'm still having, actually I'm going to do that in my other video. I'm having a tough time doing some things, guys. So if you want to know what I'm having a tough time doing, then on the other channel, on my other channel, Overland Fam, I'm going to be posting a video there. Just speaking about some of the problems I'm having with the humans who are coming with me. So guys, I'd like to thank you for watching me on my daily rant. It feels good to be able to get this out and speak about it in the open air, because when I speak about it in my mind, I feel like I'm going crazy. Goodness, I think the dog's done something again. I feel like I'm going crazy. So guys, thank you for being with me, and yeah, We're going to take this journey further. Thank you. Take care.